Get inspired by seeing fellow heroes apply AHK in everyday wins. The shared stories alone make membership a no-brainer. Unlock weekly live sessions totaling 3 hours. Expert guidance, troubleshooting, and interactive learning to make AHK mastery a breeze. By the way, so while ASM's open, leave it open, Irfan. We were doing, I forget what we were working on, something different because we were in V2, and Irfan went to launch it, and it wouldn't run, and he realized he was on the dev version, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Can we use a requires directive to prohibit it? Say, like, basically, don't use V2, but don't use a beta, right?
A negative require.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Isaias, correct me if my research was wrong. You can't say no beta, but we can cap it. So we can say use 20 plus, not and then up to then you follow with the less than.
Oh no, you can actually detect whether it's a beta version or not by the dash in it. If your
but how do you
version
prevent it from running?
You can use more than or equals to or less than or equals to. So you can say.
But the more than, so get a V2 version.
No. So Irfan, let me write it down.
Here, I have it here as what that works, what I just sent you guys.
Right. That's exactly what I was just gonna say. Like you can definitely just cap it at something. You could say that and then less than or equals to, or you don't even need the equals. You can say, 2.1 and then
but my point was, hey, maybe I don't want to keep coming back and have to change this code, right? What I want to say is 2+, but no beta.
Well,
my point.
That's the thing, 0 beta. So it's 2.0. So less than 2.0 and the beta here, this dash there tells you it's just the beta things, right? But it includes the normal ones.
So that will exclude the beta is what you're...
It would exclude the beta, yes.
Okay, but how does that exclude it? I don't understand.
Because the dash actually, so if I tell my code right now to say AutoHotkey 2.1, let's do that. So if I say it requires AutoHot 2.1, right now it will not launch with the beta. So Irfan, look for one that you could run with. Look for a V2 script. Is this it?
Let me change this. So
yeah.
Let me close it. Open something.
Oh, you have don't save, right? Yeah.
Okay, so let me open test, I think.
Okay, so here, this could be. So if you right here say that it requires AutoHotkey V2, I have to type. Oh, the space is not working correctly sometimes. 0.0. Okay. And no, right now, if I say 2.1 right here, the development version, which is what you're calling, right now is 2.1 alpha. This will not run in alpha because it does not include the alpha. So right now, if you try and run it, you should get an error because you have 2.1 dash alpha, but you never included the dash in it. So if you don't have the dash, it will not accept the development version. Now, if you put a dash there, now it will accept that and it will run just fine.
Yeah, but the point is we didn't want the beta. So
right. So if you don't want the beta, just don't include that dash in there. So if I say less than 2.1 and I don't put the dash right there, I'm saying it has to be less than 2.1. And even if you have 2.1 with a dash with the beta, no, that doesn't run. They will not really run.
But we want change it to be, we want greater than 2.0, but no beta.
Exactly. This would say greater than 2.0, okay, but it doesn't include any sort of beta. So right now, if I have 2.1, it will run.
Yeah.
But 2.1 beta is not going to work.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. Okay. That's what I was trying to get to. Is like later on, as things grow, right?
Right.
So 2.1, 2.5 will exist at some point, but I don't want to have to go back and change my code to say now it's okay, right?
Right. No. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
I totally get it.
But that's interesting that you can, if you did say I do want to consider using the beta, you actually have to go out of your way to
actually include it. Yeah. Certain parts of an API aren't. This is not one of the easy ones.
I notice you're running the new AutoHotkey on that alpha version.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to. I can run 2.0.
Okay.
And it should run exactly the same. By the way, 2.1 and 2.0 should be 100% compatible. Remember, I think I talked about this. Well, we have talked about the semantic versioning. And as you can see, 2.1 means there is a new feature or features, all right? But it is still version 2. So it should be 100% compatible. If it isn't, it is a bug and you have to report it. If you're doing something in 2.0 that you cannot do in 2.1, then you have a bug. But 2.1 has new features. So that means that 2.1 code it's not always that you can run it with 2.0 because there's a few things that you can do in 2.1 that you cannot do with 2.0. That's all. So
that's why I'm just going to tweak what you said. I'm going to say it's backwards compatible, right? So
it's backwards. Well, it's not backwards compatible. It's just, well, let me see if I understand your point.
Everything you can do in 2.0, you can do in
right. Yes. I can grab any 2.01 and run it with 2.1. Yes. And this script is 2.0. So I know I can run it with 2.1. That's for sure.
Which is ironic also where what I was talking about earlier with that requires command of like, hey, we want to I like having the plus. And now right now with that, if you don't have the plus up there, Isaias, and you launch
it is implied.
Okay, thank you.
Anything from this point on, right?
Okay.
So from 2.0 on, you can put the plus just to be explicit there, right? But it's not necessary.
But without the dash, it doesn't include the beta.
That's correct. So it doesn't include the beta versions of 2.0, right?
Mark me down for something I learned today.
Now, the interesting thing about this one is if I use 2.1 here, right? But I change my interpreter to 2.0 instead, this is not going to run. So this interpreter 2.0.19 is too old to run this code because I'm saying, hey, it's from 2.1 on. That's the idea.
In VS Code, because I know in ours, I don't want to say it's a problem, but ours, we're being explicit in ASM when I say ours.
Yeah.
We are telling it, hey, I want to run in the 2.0. Even though there's a requires here, it won't switch, right?
Right.
VS Code the same way that like it doesn't because you're not using the dash, the whatever it is.
It doesn't switch my interpreter, right? It doesn't do anything here. So here, if I set the requirement to be 2.1, but I now switch to the alpha version, it will not run. It will actually
in our editor click a button right there.
Yeah, it will say, yeah. Here it right away says, hey, you know what? This script requires 2.1 full, right? It requires the full version, but you are using a version that is below 2.1. Alpha and beta versions are always below the full version. So then it's saying, hey, you're still behind. Now, if I want to allow that, then I need the dash right here. And then now it would run just fine. That's totally fine. Now, on the other hand, if I make it an older version 2.0, well, the 2.1 alpha is higher than 2.0. So it will run with an alpha version even though I required a full version. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, so let me do it this way. The correct order is 2.0 dash is lower than 2.0, which is lower than 2.1 dash, which is lower than 2.0. So if I require 2.0 and you are using 2.1 dash, which is a beta version, it will run because I am higher than your requirement.
Well, when you threw in the alpha, that's what threw me with the, you had 2.0 and you said it would run with alpha
Right, it would.
without the dash.
Yes.
If you have the alpha present, it's going to run with the alpha without the dash.
No, sorry. So hold on. If your required directive is 2.0, but you're running your interpreter with 2.1 alpha, it will run because 2.1 alpha is still higher than 2.0.
Yeah, but I thought you needed the dash to say allow.
No. So now, if I want only the main characters and I want to exclude any alphas,
or
I would
beta.
need to say more than or equals to
You gotta
2.0, right? And then I will have to more than, I guess, like it has to be more than 2.1 dash, I guess, but less than 2.0 or the 2.1 or something. No, sorry, because I want to exclude these guys. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know how to exclude. I want the 2.0.
Well, that was what
I
you
want.
Yeah.
Oh god.
less than or equal to sorry, the yeah, it's what I posted earlier, I believe.
I think that should do it. So it is more than or equals to 2.0 and more than 2.1 alpha. And 2.1 actually satisfies that because 2.1 is more than the alpha version. So this would work. So and yeah, you can chain them together. You can say, hey, I need it to be more than 2.0 and more than 2.1 alpha or beta or any like that. It has to be 2.1 or more, right? I think, but it cannot be equal to it. If you put the equal, you include it. If you don't put the equal, you exclude it. Here, I'm including the 2.0. I want to use 2.0.
Yep.
I cannot use, in this one, I cannot use 2.0 beta because if there is a 2.0 beta or alpha, that goes below, right? So, but I'm saying 2 equal to 2.0, right?
Line number
This
two
is the part that would exclude it.
Line number 2 is kind of confusing me. So on one place you're saying greater than 2.0, equal and then greater than 2.0, and another step you're saying and now also greater than 2.1.
2.1 dash.
Beta.
Dash. Right. Because of the dash. This is what makes it so that it should skip the beta versions of 2.1, but it should actually capture the normal 2.1 versions. This would run.
I think it will not run 2.0 at that point. Can you
It should try it.
Can you
because
try
I'm saying more than or equal to 2.0. No, I think I understand what you're saying. Let's try it. I think I know what you're saying. So what you're saying is because I added this, that should remove or how do I say
you reset
that one?
Yeah, you reset the first condition.
I'm not sure about that. That's a good question. I don't know. Would it reset? It probably does, but let me see something because you can actually specify multiple conditions one after the other.
No, you can mention.
It just would graduate it up. It would never use the first one, right?
So
No.
actually, these logic are kind of opposite of each other. So
yeah, they're breaking them like each. Now,
now
this would give me
sense.
anything, right? Yeah, it's gonna give me anything between 2.0 and 2.1 beta. So
Yes.
everything within that right now it should work. Okay, it does. But so Joe, maybe the answer is we cannot exclude just the beta versions. It's a good question. I don't know.
Yep.
Now I could say everything above 2.1. Nope. If I
No,
remove
you
that,
can say
that's what
less than
that
2.1
would
beta.
right. This will include only the no, but here's to answer the question that Joe had, like, how do I exclude the beta version? I will just have to not use the dash here. I'm excluding the beta versions of 2.1, but everything below it, like 2.0, and I cannot run it with none of that either.
Yes.
So it has to be like that. That's the
Now
only way.
you have to mention less than, because 2.1 is not here yet.
Yes, right now I do have to do that. Well, or I just put the dash. That way I say allow the beta versions.
Mhm.
There you go. All right, so we actually focus on that a little bit longer than we were expecting. But the point with versioning
way-
and stuff like that is because it is a little bit annoying. It's just usually a cutoff. It's not a range. If you want a range, you can do so. I know that in the help file, there are certain types of ranges that you can create, but we cannot exclude certain things in the middle of a range. I don't know.
Members get unlimited access to 466 plus hours of video lessons, packed with AHK insights to binge learn whenever inspiration hits. Get insider savings, 25% off courses, scripts, and done-for-you AHK jobs, making premium tools affordable and accessible.